José Ramos-Horta, penerima Nobel Perdamaian 1996, terpilih kembali menjadi Presiden Timor Leste setelah memenangi pemilu 2022. Dalam pemerintahan barunya bersama Perdana Menteri Sanana Gusmao, Ramos-Horta berjanji akan fokus memperbaiki sistem pendidikan dan pertanian. Ia menyebut dua bidang itu vital untuk mengikis ketergantungan Timor Leste dari sektor minyak dan gas. Ramos-Horta lahir pada 26 Desember 1949 di kota Dili. Ia menghabiskan sebagian besar hidupnya untuk memperjuangkan kemerdekaan Timor Leste. Pada 1975, Ramos-Horta mengasingkan diri ke luar negeri untuk bergerilya dan mencari dukungan tanpa mengangkat senjata. Selama 20 tahun berikutnya, Ramos-Horta berkeliling dunia untuk memperjuangkan kemerdekaan Timor Leste, terutama di PBB. Pada 1992, ia menyampaikan rencana perdamaian yang menjadi dasar penarikan pasukan Indonesia dan penentuan nasib sendiri bagi rakyat Timor Leste.
Selamat datang Ibu.
Terima kasih.
Apa kabar?
Bapak Presiden.
Please come.
How are you?
Hello, good evening, good afternoon. Selamat siang, no?
Selamat sore.
Selamat sore already, yeah. Please come in.
This is your house.
Yes, my house. I bought the land. I designed everything. Built without any commercial builder.
This is your own design.
Yeah, yes, my own creation.
Oh wow.
I'll show you around.
Oke, kita lihat ini Pak Ramos. Rumah ini beliau yang desain sendiri. When did you buy the land? When did you start building?
I can tell you, I bought the land in 2001. It was not my idea to buy this land and here. I wanted to be in the hills. I love the hills because as a child always grew up in the mountains. Couldn't find a land that was non-controversial, meaning there's no 2-3 owners. So one day my nephew told me he had this land that he bought from an Indonesian couple in 97, friends of his, and because the lady was diagnosed with leukemia, so they had to rush back, sell everything, go back to Indonesia. So they sold to him, and very cheaply.
How big is the land?
5,000 square meters.
Wow.
There was nothing here.
Not even a house.
No, not a house, no tree, no water. It's like if you look at this car. So anyway, because
But what, you like the location?
no, I didn't like it. Just last resort.
It's a last resort.
Last resort. Okay, I keep it. That's it.
But look at it now. How long did it take you until the nothingness?
Over 10 years, meaning well, I quickly built a house 6 months, but with the money I had, it was very much more modest than now. Slowly I expanded, improved. All the trees here,
You planted.
planted them,
Okay.
everyone.
So what was
And then found water.
where? They're in the spring.
A
well.
Yeah.
Dug a well.
And from day one, when I got hot water, I shared with the community here. I put a tap outside. They come there every day to fetch water.
So people can come every day to help themselves to water.
yeah.
So there is a lot of water underground.
Underground,
I
yeah.
thought this area is quite dry.
Quite dry, yeah, but I got very good water, and I don't think it's drinkable, but very clean.
Yeah, well that's the important
Yeah,
thing.
yeah.
And it's not kind of, salty water. It's not.
And not salty and not too bacteria.
Too brackish.
Yeah.
But what about the design itself? I mean, you said you
Yeah,
designed
I
it. What was
designed, yeah.
the idea behind the
Well,
design?
I'm not even. I cannot even design a flower, let alone a house. I didn't want a commercial builder. I had an idea what I wanted, so I found a young man who had just finished I think, architecture degree in somewhere in Indonesia. So he just finished. He never built anything.
So he's quite cheap as well.
Yeah, exactly. And no company, so some workers from family in the south coast. So that's how we started. And my idea was I really want separate units. This area here is my room over there and a lounge here. And then a bathroom, that's it. Dining room is there. That's the dining room. When I thought about dining room, it's not, we don't have winter here. Why would I, eat within four walls?
So everything is
Open.
open.
The main lounge, open lounge over
Should
there,
we-
we can walk there. And then we come back here. And,
So this is the main sitting room.
yeah, that is like a small gallery here. And here is the main, my main lounge for entertaining, for meetings, and so on.
So you receive a lot of guests here?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
Like foreign guests?
Official.
Official.
Sometimes I'm official meetings, sometimes a cocktail here.
So this is your own house, your
Yeah, my
private
own
house.
house.
You built out of your own pocket.
Yeah, in my own pocket.
So if you didn't have this house, where would the president of Timor
I
Leste
would
live?
live in the presidential palace up in. Did you go there?
Yes,
The
but
pink.
I didn't go up to the.
Oh, you did, yeah, in the Pink Palace. Very nice, old Portuguese colonial house, and I wouldn't live there. It's not really too luxurious when you compare with some official residence I've seen around the world. Well, like here, I improvise. I saw a tree that fell in the city, and a gigantic tree, that tree over there, that's part of the tree. I got a crane, brought it here. I made a table, and the other half I put back up, standing there like a whatever, and so.
Well, for someone who says you don't even know how to design a flower, I think you've done a really good job.
Thank you. What I'm good is in decoration. I like decoration.
And where did you get most of the decorations from? Are they from all over the world, or are they just something you pick
some
up?
things that people gave me anyway, like this table. A Portuguese gentleman, friend of mine, he passed away a few years ago. His wife gave it to me. This one, I bought in Australia in some cheap out-of-town shop. Just drove past, I saw, wow, I like this. That's when I was still in Australia. Yeah. That thing, that's a miniature of Timorese house. That I
This
ordered.
one, maybe we can
Yeah.
come and take a photo.
Then I ordered it for myself.
So this is a traditional Timorese house.
Yeah, one of the.
Is
this
there a
one.
name? Is there a local name for this type of
Well,
architecture?
you can say loho.
Loho.
L-O-H-O, loho.
Loho.
Yeah. But usually they use it now for called umalisan. Umalisan is like a sacred clan family house. No one lives there, just for ceremonials. I have three of these. This one is in that lounge, and one in Farol. You saw probably in the entrance on the left
That's
side.
right, yeah.
Pak Luhut was here. Hassan Uriuda,
Okay.
Christine Hakim stayed here, and Christine Hakim from Indonesia, and then Princess Anne from UK.
Oh, look, You have Marilyn Monroe.
Yeah, you see, you have a lot of American stuff here. I'm a big fan of the Kennedys.
Okay, yeah, well,
You can see, full of Kennedys.
there's a Robert E. Kennedy outside.
Yeah.
Has he been here?
No,
Or is it because you're a
what
big
happened
fan
was
of his?
when I moved here, the place is so forgotten. There was no street name, so I could have put my own name. José Ramos-Horta Boulevard. As I Robert F. Kennedy Boulevard. The street is a miserable street at that time.
There was no name.
No name even. And,
This is interesting. Ini menarik. Jadi kalau ketika Pak Ramos dulu pindah ke sini, tidak ada namanya nih jalanannya ini karena kosong. Tapi karena beliau seorang penggemar keluarga Kennedy, jalanannya itu diberi nama Robert E. Kennedy Boulevard.
Yeah. Robert F. Kennedy Boulevard.
Robert F. Kennedy Boulevard. Why not John F. Kennedy Boulevard?
Robert Kennedy has a much greater record for civil rights, against discrimination, emancipation, freedom of Afro-Americans. He fought hard. Of course, John Kennedy was also. But both are fantastic. I'm very, very...
So tell me, well, this is something new. Why and since when, and what sort of inspiration do you get from these very iconic American figures?
yeah.
There's James Dean there.
Way back in the 60s, I was already fascinated about the U.S., fascinated about American media. I was so surprised when Nixon was ousted by Washington Post, literally.
The Watergate scandal.
Yeah, exactly, Watergate scandal. And, the Kennedys are like a legend, like rock stars, like a dynasty. And it's one of the extraordinary, enduring thing about the U.S. is that around the world, people know the Kennedys. They know the name Kennedy. As they know the Beatles, they know Michael Jackson, and so on. That's very unique. Anywhere in the world, you wouldn't hear about Khrushchev. Who cares would know about Khrushchev or Mao Zedong or whatever. Maybe Mao Zedong is quite known around the world for different reasons, but the Kennedys in a very positive light. And so I was fascinated. And then, the post of Marilyn Monroe is funny. And an Australian guy, he had it. He sent it to me through my brother, and for me to sign and give it back to him.
And you didn't give it back.
I like it, so I keep it.
So you didn't give it back.
I didn't give it back.
But he actually give it to you formally, or
no, he just sent for me to sign and give it back to him. But I just kept it.
And you kept it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there is a photo, that one of John Kennedy and Jacqueline Kennedy, the wedding. It was sent to me for my son's wedding when he married, because the Kennedys know I adore the Kennedy. They sent that picture to give it to him, but I like it and I didn't give it to him, and I kept it.
Did you ever meet any of the Kennedys?
Oh yes, I know most of them. Of course, never met Robert Kennedy, I was too young, but I know some of his children. Carrie Kennedy, the oldest daughter, visit me here.
Here?
In Timor Leste. Yeah.
What year was that? Do you remember?
That was, actually, yes, in '99 when I came back. She was still married, married to Andrew Cuomo, at the time member of Clinton cabinet. Then many years later, another Kennedy called Joe Kennedy, the youngest son, grandson of Robert Kennedy, came and stayed 2 or 3 months in Timor Leste, in my home, as my intern.
So this is your home, this is your house. Tell me some of the guests, some of the more prominent guests you've entertained here since.
Not that many who have been here. Well, Pak Luhut was here, Hassan Uriuda,
Okay.
Christine Hakim stayed here,
Right.
and Christine Hakim, from Indonesia, And then Princess Anne from UK.
Okay.
She didn't stay here. She came
Really?
there,
Where she
lunch.
came? When was this? This is not
Many years ago, after
Okay,
independence.
After independence.
And Prince Albert of Monaco came to visit me here. And many others for dinner or for lunch or just for chat. Some Nobel laureates like Kala Satyarthi from India, Muhammad Yunus, Bangladesh, Lech Walesa.
Okay. Yeah, I met him too.
Yeah.
From Poland.
Yeah.
Okay. Jadi kita saat ini duduk di taman rumah seorang presiden Timor Leste. Teman saya, kita teman lama sebenarnya, José Ramos-Horta. Ini during the day, tell us what do you get up to?
When
Especially when you're not working, you don't have official business, how do you spend your time?
I do things. I go out a lot to eat in different warungs, restaurants. Like today, this morning, after I went to vote.
Sorry, this is the local election.
Yeah, yeah. I sat in a street warung, and I sat there, just with a lady who owned it. I sat, and then I invite every child in the neighborhood. They came to get a meal. I do that often, and the children get very happy. They have a meal, but then adults also came. So that's one of my entertainment hobbies. Or I'm too tired, I come home, I sit here, have a drink. Usually I don't eat in the evening. My sister, they ask, do I want to eat anything? I say no. So, particularly if I have had lunch, then I don't. But today, I didn't have lunch. My breakfast was very small. I don't really like some fruit.
How do you keep healthy? Do you exercise?
Well, actually, I need to lose weight. The last 2 years, literally, I haven't done much exercise. So I'm now cutting down food and planning to restart my walks and exercise. I used to walk a lot, and I enjoy walking because I go through the neighborhood, which is very distracting because everybody come and say hello, want to take pictures, and by the time I look at the watch, already 2 hours pass.
I know why the family still continue fought even there during the Indonesian occupation, because they've been somehow, that's their hope and their dream. And later we see that, but somehow they still want us to continue, study hard, do this.